Hello everyone, Scoops here. Welcome back to some Tales of Berseria. We find ourselves here in the Uvalg ruins. What just happened? So we attempted to kill Artorias at the Empyrean's throne, which did not go that well. Laphicet, too, we'll call him, got injured. And so he got absorbed into Eleanor. So now she's part of our group as well? I don't know. I don't really understand it, but whatever. We're here in the ruins. We need to go talk to everybody because there's dialogue. Woo!
Man, Artorias and Innominat. Either one of them's a force to be reckoned with.
Then why do you look so happy?
Because I'm still alive. And if I'm alive, I can fight.
You're certainly optimistic.
That's just the sort of demon I am. What about you, though? You gonna call that whole revenge thing off?
If only. That's just the sort of demon I'm not.
And we need to find a way to beat them. You can mope after you're dead.
You're still going to help?
Yeah. After all, I wouldn't be here if Laphicet hadn't saved my life. Surely you know me by now. I might not look it, but duty and honor flow through my veins.
It's true, you don't. Alright, Eisen. Oh, and an item! Flame Zone chip.
A demon, a Moloch, a witch, and now an exorcist. We've turned into a real band of misfits.
I didn't have any other choice. We're stuck with her.
Yeah, I know. We can't afford to lose Laphicet. Now that we know the full extent of Innominat's strength, we need that boy more than ever.
Do you think Innominat really is an Empyrean?
You got me, but I do know this. Whatever he is, he's no ordinary Moloch, and the Abbey intends on using that power. To what end, I couldn't say.
If we're going to win this, we need to uncover Innominat's true nature and the Abbey's secret goals.
Indeed. At the very least, I think we can safely assume that Ifrid's disappearance is part of their schemes. We might be able to extract some information out of that Eleanor woman as well.
Agreed, but no torture. I'm not shattering our only vessel.
Yeah, I get that. Given the pact they share, if Eleanor goes down, Laphicet becomes a demon, right?
What? No one told me that!
That's just how it is between Moloch and Vessel. I know she's a threat, but we need to keep her close for the time being.
Well, we sure are in it deep now.
Yeah. What I don't get is that she, like... What was the thing? If she lost the fight, she... would basically become our, like, servant. And she just willingly agreed to that. I don't know. It seems weird. There's something else going on there. Or it's just bad storytelling. It remains to be seen. Bien sûr. How's she doing?
I'll look after Madame Eleanor. You know, I just remembered. After Miss Mogulu and I made our pact, she couldn't stop sneezing and sniffling for months. That happened right when spring was starting.
It's just allergies, you damn fool. It's so sincere all the time. Compared to Magilu, it's like the moon next to a cracker or something. Sure. Okay. I'm curious if I can go deeper back into this dungeon. Right now I'm just Velvet in terms of my party. I wonder if there's anybody else to speak to. It's basically what I'm thinking. I'm gonna guess not really. Yeah, no, we can't go that way. Okay, so that means we gotta head out. Yeah. Ooh, so many things. I felt like the plot was getting a little bit stale, and then everything that happened the last stream was like, ooh, getting exciting again. I think we're getting a decent chunk into the game, too. Oh god, I hope so. Dude, you're up! What does this place look like? Ooh, Green Valley.
Hey, don't overwork yourself.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Isn't it obvious? I disobeyed you, Velvet.
Don't sweat it. I'm still alive thanks to you.
I didn't want to see you die. That's why I did that. To save you.
I'm sorry too. Acting the way I did. Treating you like an object.
When I came with you, that was my own choice. You gave me the freedom to choose.
And what would you choose now? We only have more troubles ahead.
You're still going to fight, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't stop now.
Even so, I've made my choice. I'm coming with you.
I see.
Thanks, kid.
Anyway, it's not like I have any idea where we are now.
That's a good point.
Ah, but an object misused is one thing. A person misused is quite another.
What's your point?
What's your point, is what I want to know. Not only did you blow the whole revenge thing, you didn't even leave a scratch. Do you have any plan on where to go from here?
Stronger.
I'll admit it. Inominat's power is far beyond what I could ever have imagined. But I'll never give up. No matter how many times I have to try, I'll devour them all.
Bet you 100 gold you break first.
Huh?
Deal.
You heard me. 100 gold says that you give up. I lost a bet with Rokuro when you had to go and survive. Cost me 10 gold. I'm just looking to come out on top.
Don't I have like
Whatever,
thousands of gold?
Fine.
Oh,
Pretty
then
sure.
it looks like we have a bet. There might be some fun in me sticking around after all. Not that I much care how it all turns out. I'm just looking to kill time.
Hey, Velvet. I've got something that might help with Inominat.
Oh, is this that book you took from the villa?
It is. Look closely at the crest on the cover.
It's the same one from the temple. Does that book say anything about Inominat?
Yes. But I can't read it.
Then how did you know?
It's written in the ancient tongue.
Oh, don't cry, baby boy. My friend Grimoire might be able to decipher that for you.
Really?
Well, maybe not. She'd have to take a look first.
Well, where is she? Your friend, I mean.
No idea. The last letter I got from her was sent from Isolde down in Southgand.
Not much to work with here.
True, but I'll have fun watching you try.
Oh, I'll find her. Don't you worry about that.
That's the spirit. Don't give up just yet.
Yeah, you get interest if it takes a long time to give up. Commander of the Sea. Oh, is he part of the group now? Okay, cool. Apparently... Hold on. Ah, it's not the right outfit. Okay, it's fine.
We'll rest inside these ruins. You're still weak.
Yeah, I was curious because in the expedition, I think it was this area? No. Treasures. We collected this. Never mind. But whatever. Floric boots. Ooh, fluorite. It's a good mineral, I'm sure. Quite vital. Teeth and stuff, I don't know. Alright, anybody else has have anything? Oh. Tongue isn't quite working today. Gotta get that chatting spirit up again. It usually takes a little bit. We're 10 minutes in. Still getting used to it. Madame Eleanor is so sincere all the time compared to Magu. It's like, oh yeah, right. What's happening here? Oh, it's just a rest spot. She's gonna be like, what the hell was I thinking?
Of all the things, a damned demon watching over me. How could I have let this happen? I'm such a disgrace.
Very confused, to say the least.
To atone for this grave sin.
Come on, that's just mean.
This is all I can do. Forgive me, Lord Artorias.
Oh. Were they awake that whole time? No.
This light, it's Melchior's communication art.
I sent Melchior to check out the Earth Pulse. And what a strange sight does he find?
My lord, I have failed you.
Lift your head, Eleanor. The Shepherd has a special mission for you.
A special mission?
You are to protect the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Logris Abbey headquarters. This mission is highly classified and not to be shared with even the legates.
Protect the Malik and bring him to the capital, then?
With the utmost secrecy. Your becoming his vessel is in fact quite fortunate.
Maybe so. But with me as his vessel, the Malik may interfere.
This Malak may have his own will, but he can be manipulated. Do whatever it takes to get the job done, Eleanor. You act under my full authorization.
Even were it to mean obeying the orders of a demon? But, my lord, what Malik could possibly be that valuable?
Are you saying you cannot?
Shame is only a fleeting emotion. It is will and reason that ultimately prevail in the face of calamity. My lord, I live to serve the principles of your teachings.
The Earth Pulse will soon close. From here on, you must use your own discretion to execute your mission.
Yes, Eleanor. She's still gonna turn. I'm calling it. Did they hear? Did they know?
You're up. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Listen, don't try anything like that again. Pain is scary, right?
I'm alright. No more running away.
I'm Laphicet. It's good to finally meet you properly, Eleanor.
Yeah, likewise. Don't worry. If you try running, you won't get far. Once I've eaten your arms and legs. I merely need you alive to act as his vessel. Nothing more. That won't be necessary. I swore an oath before our duel. An oath grants power in exchange for a certain constraint. Mine was, if I lose, I will obey my opponent. Once put in motion, an oath cannot be broken by the one who swore it. I will keep my promise to you because I must. An oath, is it? In that case, I have a question for you. What does the Abbey plan to do with Innominat? To wipe out the demons, of course. We want to end the era of disaster, once and for all.
And how exactly does the Abbey plan on wiping out the demons? Is Innominat going to wander the land, slaughtering them all?
They never told me.
Innominat's ritual is kept confidential even within the Abbey. All I know is that it involves Melchior.
Then it looks like the only way we'll figure out Innominat's true nature is by deciphering Laphicet's book. We'll have to track down Magilu's friend, the one who can read the ancient tongue.
If we go to Isolde in Southgand, we ought to find some clues to her whereabouts.
But first, we have to figure out where we are now. We need to find a settler or a village. Something.
I'm surprised us chuckleheads even know our own names.
Even the greatest scholars don't know everything at first. You can't get answers without asking for them.
Fair enough. Hard to argue with that.
I've never seen a Moloch quite like him.
Eleanor, your job is going to be to protect Laphicet, even if it brings you into conflict with other exorcists. Because if you turn on me...
I know. Like I said, I can't betray you.
Listen, Laphicet. If she makes any strange moves, I want you to stop her immediately, okay?
I don't think Eleanor is such a bad person. Besides, she's oath-bound to her promise.
She's lying, obviously. That's only something you do if your life depends on it.
Yep. An oath is an art that takes complex rituals and lots of hard work and time. Hardly worth the trouble, to be honest.
I told you already. She wants to take you away from us. Women are creatures of deceit.
Oh my
boy.
god.
If you say so.
She's right. Of course that goes doubly so for Velvet the Vengeful Villainess.
Well, I won't deny it.
Ugh. Here it comes. Here it comes.
What is it, Laphicet?
I was told that women's looks can be deceiving, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see.
That's an age-old problem for men. You with me, Eisen?
Aye. Women are fickle creatures at best. They lie as easily
Lord
as
spare
they
me.
breathe, and men can never see through their deceptions.
I totally feel you.
Sounds like you've both been through hard times.
The wounds women leave on a man's heart take longer to heal than a cut delivered by a sword.
It's that bad?
Beware a maiden's tears, boy, and guard yourself well. That's my advice to you.
Beware tears and guard myself.
Don't put any weird ideas into Laphicet's head.
You started it!
They're just facts.
Oh my
If you
god.
fill his head with any more garbage, I'm eating both of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yikes.
The swordsman and the pirate having troubles with women? Ha! Well, women are nothing if not difficult. I've the deepest sympathy for you both.
What do you think of the ladies' reactions?
Well, Velvet won't eat either of you, and Magilu didn't seem sympathetic at all.
See? Appearances can be deceiving.
And it seems you've absorbed the lesson well.
Right.
I'm not like that, though.
Huh?
Yes, some women use their tears to manipulate others, but not all do, and I, for one, despise such duplicity. The women who did that to Eisen and Rokuro are just the extreme.
Yeah, I can see how much you hate dishonesty, Eleanor.
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
Be a good example for the boy, then, so he doesn't end up like Rokuro and me.
I intend to do just that, whether or not you ask it of me.
Eleanor is a lot stronger than she appears.
Ooh. We're going through some weird, I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest.
Huh? This stone.
It's just a rock. Take it if you want.
I think it's really rare. The way it sparkles. I think it might even be bright steel.
Bright steel? Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually a rare metal used to forge weapons and stuff. You don't find it just anywhere.
If there's bright steel here, that means we must be in either Endgand or Islegand. Both are a long ways off from Midgand. I doubt the Abbey has many people stationed out here.
That's our pirate! Arr! Here there be treasures shiny and sentries few!
At the very least, this could mean we'll be left alone for a while. Nice find, Laphicet.
Thanks.
Now wash your hands.
Okay.
She's totes a mother to
The
him. It's
only way to
hilarious.
learn where we are is to find someone to ask, I guess. What's eating you, Laphicet?
If people say you can't judge women at face value, does that mean you can with men?
I really hope there's a
Sure.
lesson to be
Men
learned
are
here.
simple creatures.
Men are simple.
Oh, you talk like you're an expert in all things masculine. But you can only speak for your own family.
As if you're one to judge.
And I'm sure you've charmed a magnificent lord to be your lover.
Sure,
What does he look like? Is he tall?
none of your business.
Don't tell me. He was always on the other side of a swinging door, so you only saw his feet? I see. What a lovely crush that must be.
I read that story. It was a book called The Legs of a Man.
Oh? I've never heard of it.
I've read it too. It's a sad, bittersweet tale, but I enjoyed it quite a lot. I highly recommend it if you haven't read it.
Maybe when I have some free time after killing Artorias.
I just wanted to know if men could be judged at face value.
No one can. Mysteries of the pendulum.
It's not often you find bright steel above ground. I hear it's a lot of trouble to unearth, even in the regions it's normally found.
Yeah. Mining for minerals takes a lot of specialized techniques and experience on the part of the prospector. They examine the soil, the water, the plants, and so on, where the same mineral was found before. Then search similar environments for the next big find.
Sure, but it's not like they succeed every time. It's all a big gamble. Isn't there a simpler way?
I read in a book once that you can use a pendulum to find water and metals underground.
It's called dowsing.
What's dowsing?
You hang the
Just
pendulum
explained
so
it.
it's facing the ground. Then you chant the magic word, Magic Kazam, and wait to be amazed. The little bit of ore on its tip will sniff out buried treasure in underground lakes like a bloodhound on a prickle bore.
You don't seriously believe this.
It's just like fortune telling. You win some, you lose some. That's why they call it prospecting.
So, if pendulums are used for fortune telling, why the hell is Ravine running around using them as weapons?
He uses wind to control its trajectory. I think it's easier for him to manipulate pendulums in a fight than something like a whip or a rope.
Oh, that makes sense now. That seems pretty clever.
He's probably also doing it to make himself stronger, too. Malakim broadly fall into 4 elemental types: earth, water, wind, and fire. Each strong or weak against the others. Wind beats earth. Zavid is a wind Moloch, so when he obtains earth element minerals, his own strength is boosted.
I never realized Malakim could be so calculating.
Then if pendulums react to a Moloch's powers, maybe they can actually do this dowsing stuff like Magilu says.
Yeah, it's worth taking that thing seriously.
Hey, she has a
Zavid
name.
might like to joke around, but when it comes to fighting, he knows full well just what he's doing.
He puts an awful lot of thought into that weapon of his, if you ask me.
You don't?
I spare all my thoughts for my sweetheart.
Yeah, right. You just like to cause trouble without putting much thought into anything.
Sorry. Winter, am I right? So yeah, it seems like Eleanor is actually learning that maybe we're not that evil. Even though we kind of are. I don't think my team is really all that, you know. Here, you seem a bit low for a melee character. We're not particularly noble people. Pirates, thieves, just straight up murderers. Although we haven't really murdered anybody yet, officially. We got hired to do it. We tried to do it.
You there. Got a moment?
Ah! Are you guys with the sword breaker?
The what?
Get away from me!
You fool.
See this? I'm sorry, all right?
Real class act, attacking as you apologize.
Are you actually sorry? 'Cause you can stop this fight now. This guy's got a lot of life. He looks pretty pathetic too.
Crash through!
Come on. How do I do this again? Okay, do I have to be like... There we go.
Wounds that won't heal. Carve into flesh.
Yeah, I feel like Velvet has a really weak weapon right now. It's learning a thing. I need to upgrade. I'm basically hoping the next time that when I end this stream, I hope to be in like a town. Sorry, but attacking? Sorry, what?
I'll stop you! Deception! Deception!
There we go. Oh, I see. Right, obviously. Oh my god, what's actually happening in the game?
My sword! Please, mighty demon, I beg you! I'll do anything, just spare me!
I only wanted to ask you something.
I was just asking for
You don't
directions.
have to worry. This woman here is an exorcist. Huh? Right. I'm Eleanor, a praetor exorcist. Please, remain calm and hear our questions.
You do look like an exorcist, but what are you doing with ruffians like these?
It's a long story.
Top secret Abbey business. That's all I can say. Now, can you tell us where we are? And are there any ports nearby?
You don't know? You're on Cadnix Island in Islegand.
Islegand,
The
you
port
got it
is at
right.
the other end of that ravine.
I'll send a Sylphjay to the Von Altia.
Thanks.
One more question. Who's this sword breaker?
Ah, he's a demon.
Nice.
Causes lots of trouble around these parts. He only attacks sword fighters, and he breaks their blades. He's even taken down a number of praetors.
I think
Hence
so
the
have I,
name
whatever.
sword breaker.
He wields a fine sword, clearly forged in a foreign land. I tried to find his lair to steal the weapon for myself, but that's when I was attacked.
A foreign sword.
I'd be careful if I were you. If he spots that sword on your back, you'll be in a world of trouble.
Sounds like he's about to get
Sounds
carved
like a
up.
real nasty fellow.
Ring gets goose.
Well,
Whatever.
he tries to pull anything on this demon, and he's in for one munchy crunchy surprise.
You folks are all crazy.
Yes.
Either way, I'd say this is a blessing in disguise for you. You're lucky to still be alive. Take this chance to abandon your life of crime.
Damn, she's harsh. But realistic. Burning glassite. To trigger random slow related skills.
Let's
Laugh
find
at
that
its
port
book.
and meet up with our ship.
He's loving it.
Can you read any of this old writing?
No. I've studied many languages, but I've never seen script like this before. Can you read it, Eleanor?
I've never come across this language either. Where did you find a rare tome like this?
Well...
It was a lucky find at the capital. What can I say? The kid loves to read.
It's true. It's
I
true.
was surprised to see how many Malakim like to read. Bienfu does a lot of reading too.
I didn't know that.
It's true. I'm not sure what he's been reading though.
Did someone call for me?
Ugh, no.
Bienfu, do you like to read too? Oh, yes. Books are a treasure trove of knowledge. But I'm a greater Malakim, so the literature I enjoy might be a bit above your level,
Oh my god.
How to talk a human female into becoming your vessel. And physically escalating with cuties. Bien? Physically escalating. What does that mean?
Oh, do I
You
ever
really
have a
want to
book
know.
for you?
All right.
Yeah, I'm confiscating all of these.
And I have some questions. Bienfu, you better be ready for a thorough interrogation.
Bien!
Oh, okay, here we go.
You look like you're having fun, Rokuro.
Well, I'm a yaksha.
A yaksha. A spirit of war.
Yeah, a demon that lives for combat.
But this sword breaker has cut down exorcists with its foreign blade. Aren't you scared?
Of dying, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of dying. It's more that I'm afraid of not being alive.
Huh?
Fighting is my life. It's all I want to do. So I fight. That's what living means to me.
Living only to kill. A demon is always going to be a demon.
Well, if you're gonna be blunt.
I mean, he likes to drink and stuff too, so that's fine, right? This place is huge.
What's wrong?
Swordbreaker? Oh,
An enemy.
looks like your blade.
That sword. Is that Stormquell?
A demon wielding a foreign-made sword. You must be the Swordbreaker.
Oh, you're pretty cool looking.
No escape! No escape! Hold stop! Not much for conversation.
Yeah,
Are you?
I like that.
Silence, they say, is only commendable in an ox tongue dried and a maid not bendable.
Right? What? What is words?
No mercy!
Oh, he said no mercy. Good for him.
No escape!
Oh wait, maybe this is Roku.
No
Okay, let me go get this.
Hold stop!
Nobody else steal it. Nobody else steal it.
No escape! No escape! See this?
Yeah.
You like that? Deception!
No, it's him saying it. Check out this combo. Oh, he broke it. Just as I say that. And he gets knocked down. Okay, wait, yeah. Hit shift. Ooh.
No mercy!
How could this happen?
Probably a bit premature, but then if I do...
Wounds that won't heal. Carve the flesh. Lethal pain.
This is it! See this? Armor crusher!
Oops, I might have been a bit premature. Oh, I'm totally out.
See this?
Hey, there we go. This is fine.
Pierce. Crash. Pierce. Shake the heavens.
See this? Armor crusher! Armor crusher! This is it!
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Alright, Swordbreaker. You're dead. I will take your sword though, because it's really cool looking.
He's still moving.
I'll take this one.
Yeah, you will. Is he actually going to use it? Oh. I was hoping he'd actually use the sword.
Done!
Way to go, dumb nuts.
Good, a challenge!
Look out.
What did he say, kid?
Don't interfere, brat!
What do you think you're doing?
Touch him and I'll kill you.
Oop.
Sorry. I just got a little riled up.
It's that demon spirit of his. Oh, and he's gone now.
Do you know that demon?
No,
He definitely has one of
I
your
know
swords.
his sword. A blade called Stormquell.
Stormquell.
Whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with us. Let's just get to the portal already.
So harsh.
Are you hurt? Can you stand? Yeah.
Just a little bit freaked out. Understandable. She's a bit intense. Okay, so there's the cat's chest. It was up above there, I think. Want to make sure I get that.
Laphicet, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
I thought he was going to kill you.
Yeah, I know. You were just doing what you thought was right.
Yeah. Maybe so.
That's good then. I didn't give you a clear enough warning to stay out of it. If it ever happens again, I'll give you a proper warning.
You really don't want me to help you? Even if your life is at risk?
Yup.
Why?
Actually, I'm not too sure myself.
Huh?
There's somebody out there I need to defeat by my own hand. I want to strike him down. I want to triumph against him. But to do that, I need to be a better swordsman.
Someone you have to defeat.
In a sword fight, yeah. And I'll do anything to ensure I come out on top in the end. No matter how much it costs me. Life, limb, hell, even my heart and soul, I'll pay it. Those feelings have been so central to me for so long. I lost my dang humanity somewhere along the way.
Why do you need to win that badly?
To be honest, beats me. Maybe it has to do with me being a demon. Or maybe that's why I became one. Either way, it's more important to me than life itself.
More important than life.
But still, I owe you for saving me back there. There's no victory pose in store for me if I'm dead.
Okay.
Is that how you thank someone for saving your life?
Huh? I'm just being honest with the little guy. And no offense and all, but why do you care?
You don't even think it disrespectful? You truly are a demon.
Yep. Big old demon.
It's good on Rokurou, you know? It's good to have that communication in any kind of relationship in your life. Say like, sorry, I didn't give you enough of a heads up, but yeah, don't save me, and maybe I won't try to kill you. Man, this is a massacre of a fight. Look at this. That was pretty good. Oh, one somehow dodged all the AoE. It's okay. He's dead now. That was a really quick fight.
Now why does that name sound so familiar?
Hey, Eleanor? Thanks for stepping in earlier.
Think nothing of it. My orders are to protect you, so I did.
Oh, I see.
Of course, orders or no orders, I'd save anyone under threat from a demon. Well, how noble.
Oh, I got it!
Got what?
The tragic tale of the sword Stormquell. Gather round and listen, oh grimy travelers. Once, centuries past, there was a sword renowned the world over for its peerlessly sharp edge, its forger shrouded in mystery. So mighty was each swing of the sword, it produced howling winds that could level mountains. No other sword could match its power. The people, in their superstition, began to call it the God Blade.
This God Blade, is it Stormquell?
Shush! The tale is merely
Oh
beginning.
god. How long?
Now, there was one man who was truly enamored with the God Blade.
Rokurou?
His name was Kurogane, a blacksmith of wondrous talent. His heart was set on forging an even greater sword, and he had a name in mind for this sword. Stormquell, the sword to conquer the God Blade's roaring winds.
And did he make it?
Kurogane forged scores of challengers to the God Blade, but each would-be Stormquell was shattered by the implacable howling wind. Some say the wielder of the God Blade chopped off his head. Others say he took his own life. The truth is lost to the dusty cobwebs of history. But perhaps he, and his grudge towards the God Blade, somehow yet live.
A grudge that spans centuries.
You hear tall tales like this all the time. That sword and its inscription we saw were probably just inspired by the legend.
Perhaps. But if that's the real Stormquell, we should all sleep with one eye open tonight.
What makes you say that?
Because that God Blade Kurogane wanted so desperately to top has been passed down through my family for generations. Its name is Stormhowl.
Is that the one he has?
In other words, we
No.
could well bump into your armored friend again. Let's hurry it up.
There we go. Yeah, I definitely noticed that her AI in Aldo, and that drains her life so quickly. Like, it starts off a little bit at first, like when it do it, and then it just goes, the health goes down. Anyway, I am going to very quickly go to the washroom, get some new tea. I'll be right back.